me.
Right, chat.
I mean,
I'm back,
he
and I think
actually gets
I just missed
massive
the
value out of that wall, entering the sites
comps.
to get up like
That's not great.
aggressively towards
your
B
face.
long. So that's what we need to look out for here on the attack half.
Well, let's see how this all pans out. Can KRU force a map 3, or will PRX shut it down here and now? Let's send it back over to Doug and Vala.
Thank you so much, Golden Boy and
Same
fellas
comps.
on the desk. Yeah, Sean teed us up for this Phoenix pick, and honestly, given how
Phoenix
hot
Mania.
of a play it
Yeah,
was
they've
on
been doing
Split,
this.
how electric it was to watch them. If not for those pistols, it's a complete stomp. I can't help but think it's going to be really interesting to say. To watch this Phoenix pick, the double duelist comp against the punishing, softer dealing with aggression that the Dust was talking about from KRU.
Yeah, I love KRU's Pearl, especially the twang they've thrown onto the Viper Harbor. One of the few teams who's actually really sticking to this comp on Pearl. Either way, I also love PRX's Phoenix. I think in addition to what Sean was talking about the wall for Jing, we also have a lot of Molly combinations that he does, so yeah, we're ready to get into this. 10 seconds for this pistol round. KRU versus PRX map 2. And we've already seen 2 pistols lost from PRX, and KRU success in all of them. This time it looks like
let's get straight
PRX's
into this in
approach is
terms
a
of,
lot less
do we do
considered.
a
In fact,
4?
It's KRU
What the
going
hell
on
is this?
crazy aggression
Do
here.
a
4
4.
players through A main.
Oh,
There
hello.
is so much
Divide
going
just
on.
spotted
Okay,
a
KRU on
whole
defense,
lot
PRX on attack.
with the
We get a
dog.
4-person
Flash
push over
gets
towards
away.
A.
The work
We
wasn't
see a
even
lot,
picked up by
and
KRU
yeah,
there.
with that info,
And
we just
the
straight up
defensive wall that KRU is
send
throwing
it.
out is
Dude, I
really
wonder if,
cool, but it's just completely circumvented here.
Whoa.
Through street.
Dave is feeling a little bit of the pressure right off the bat, has to take a step back. Oh, and look at this triple, this 4-player flank, but Devi's there to green
Damn,
it!
dude,
Devi
the double
Mindfreak
swing
hold
as
them
well,
back.
just off the contact. Look
They
at how many
all
people are
fall.
dueling together.
It's a
Oh my
perfect round
goodness.
for PRX to kick
Well,
off this map.
Just when you thought it wasn't
How
one-sided
fitting for
enough,
them.
they start winning pistol
They get
rounds
the
as
Prime
well.
Gaming flawless for their first pistol after struggling on it so much on Split. And
Yeah, the
again,
B Viper was kind of
the coin
interesting.
flip
I think it was just for a
taken
pistol
by
though.
KRU here,
Bowl
and
Noodle,
it
dude.
fails.
Bowl Noodle, you
That wall,
gifted
again,
before
was
you,
so good at
you
actually denying
joined.
the B long while
You're
you're
crazy,
stalling
man.
his
Thank you
kill
so
throw
much,
by
though.
yourself.
Welcome in.
But they just go through street.
Welcome
and then,
in, bro.
follow-up too
Appreciate
is
you.
So nice. This is the
Whoa.
thing about PRX.
Jesus, that
Devi
was
was
loud.
alone in street for so long, and instantly Mindfreak is like, oh, he's alone. Let me come fill his space.
Yeah.
And he's there to start trading with him, and it's just perfect.
Well, rest.
No
rest
early
in
denial of
peace.
space by KRU this time around.
There is that high
Witch
tide going
Park
through,
as
and
well.
it's actually
Thank you
in
for the
front of
prime,
that
mate.
turret,
Thank
so
you, mate. Welcome in.
The thing is, PRX
Thank you so
probably
much
don't
for
even
that.
know that wall's being
Damn,
used
that was
right
loud, bro.
now. And thinking that the turret actually
Okay, so we
should
get
value
two
in mid, but
pistols
there's
in
no
terms
push
of this
anyway,
one,
so
so
it
they can
doesn't
have
matter.
2 deaths.
There's
They
that
pick the
plays
right site. We see a
wall
stack over
for
towards
Phoenix
B.
that Sean
And
was
honestly, they're
talking
so
about how he
far
gets
away
space
that
on both the B
I
and
don't
A
know.
sides
How are we
here.
going to handle this? They're kind of
Locking
2
up
people
hard.
that can hunt if they want to.
Denying a push through on that. And they play full post.
Got a
here.
white bar.
Yeah, really not.
Wait, you can have
wanting to
the
take
white bar's
this
going to stay
fight,
here for a
not-
little
and
bit.
you
We
can
got
even see it
Geo
in
as
how
well
KRU
with the
posted up,
gifted.
at
Thank you
least
so much,
initially.
Geo. Appreciate
you
you.
wonder, because given PRX's
Float underscore
DNA,
Vout as well with the
you'd
3
expect
months.
them to
Thank you for the
scale a
prime, mate.
little off of that, or at least hold on site, but certainly not the case. And KRU glad not to take the fight. You imagine they're just going to want to die to the spike.
Yeah. It's interesting here, too, because there's not actually that many ults close for PRX. So out of all the decisions you take, I think in most cases, yeah, Jing would be close, but instead it's Devi who's the closest.
Interesting, too, that the aggression is a little delayed, but they are going to get out. Forsaken might stay, try to get a kill, not able to do so. And there we go. PRX win the first pistol, and they win the second round, too.
Nobody in the crowd
Not
said
giving
question
them
mark.
too much.
Interesting. I mean, perfect anti-eco again. It wasn't a flawless, obviously, but it could have been. They just got on site. KRU stacked the wrong place.
Oh, now check out what PRX are doing with this. The attack set up is already back out.
Wow.
It's just in the 3rd round. Light armor for him. Guy hasn't even taken a fight. He's already gifted with one.
And he has one with A2 left over.
Dude,
Well, that is, I mean, that would suck to be
I mean,
sitting
it's
in.
still a
That's what I
nice
love about
bonus as well. Yep, and I mean, you're just not going to expect it, are you?
They know what's before him now.
That A main control that we just saw with the molly, the grab
That's
vault,
really
it's
nice.
impossible to get
A
through.
lot
There's
of
even
pressure with that
another
one pick
nanoswarm
over
through him
towards here as
to
well, and they just
layer on
insta
top of
group.
that.
Yeah,
And this
the
is
flash
kind of
over the
nice
top to make
because
sure they
the
can't see a
person
thing.
who
They're
gets
going
them
for the
info in
re-clear, but
terms
this
of the
flash
sky
should be able
is
to
over
get
towards
Jing
A.
back in, and the rest of the cavalry is coming up as well.
They got time if they want to
Essentially
mid-run
throwing a
this.
pause on the round.
And look,
Oh my goodness.
Bogdan's Law in effect. They've swapped it to
That's
Defy,
so
who's
funny.
low HP. Something picks up the Spectre, and
Yeah,
they're going to go for an A
this-
split
that was pretty cool.
as a 5v3.
They have the Seekers all mine invested too, and they're going to flood their way out onto the site. There's surely no way that Crew can hold this back. Just so
And
much
what
power.
do they just go save? They get
haven't
the
had a
double
chance at a
upgrade
bonus
in
yet,
terms of
but
the double
they've
Spectre that was
succeeded
here.
at converting,
Oh
so
man.
these streaks that we've been
Yeah,
so
this is nice with the low HP. Again,
accustomed to
Bogdan's Law,
throughout
people
the
that don't
series
know
so
low
far
HP,
have
just give them an
started
op
off, and they're gonna
because a
start
lot of the time they can get
real
that shot
hot
off
here.
before they
Paper
take some
X on
kind of
this attack.
stray
Yeah,
bullet.
and this feels like the concern of the conversation we had on Split, right? Imagine had Paper X won those two pistols.
Yeah, it would have been a blowout.
Yeah, and
Maybe
given how things,
13-4 or something like that.
yeah, given how this is starting, you can't help but wonder
no.
that looked real shaky.
That Boomed
is
after
shaky
that.
Indeed. It's tough here for Crew. I mean, they come out of an LCQ run that we have, I mean, the world has never seen something like that.
Yeah.
From going 0-9 and then qualifying for champs here. But then they come here and they get matched up against Paper X.
How about coming in on a high and getting punched in the mouth right back down?
And they were on a complete high throughout LCQ. They get reset here completely. I mean, you're at a new start of a tournament. It's been a couple weeks. And now how do you deal with this? How do you deal with not having the success right out the gate that you did have during LCQ? How do you deal with not getting the wins that bring your momentum back up?
Marshall for Kesnet, he's playing towards B. Paper X, intent on hitting
It's
A,
just like the
at least
worst
initially.
possible start.
I mean, they're just working picks here with something's
Yeah.
off. Again, I've talked about how they're so good at getting ops on the line.
Placing swarm grenade.
This A side is just free over and over. And again, it's another eco. Ooh,
And something's
alarm
cracking me
down,
up
actually.
every
Mouse
single
gets through
time.
it, but there's
Just
a
throwing the
small
op because he wants to dash in.
Planted.
Unlucky, really.
Careful.
They've swapped the op again.
Yeah, and it was for something to be able to dash in and get the
Yeah, it
spike
makes a
down
lot
and
of
then
sense.
get out.
How you want to do it.
So you're right, Devi with that weapon.
And they keep
Crew
it's
with
so
an
funny because you
intent
can
to
tell
retake
you can
With
tell how
just the
Crew's game
Marshall
plan is at the
Sheriffs
beginning. Like they've been stacking B a
surrounding
lot
it,
on
but-
these rounds. They just want to try punish B early as
That's what happens
possible.
regardless. You see the spams going
And
through the
yeah,
utility, maybe
Paper X
catch a
has just
free
been
one,
going
something
A
lucky to get you
all the
going,
time.
Jing on the flash, and there it is. There's the first lucky one.
There is a cove.
You're going to need a lot more luck than this, though. The gravity well, you see him snapping
good
through.
damage,
well,
though.
that luck may be coming through, unless Mindfreak can do a lot about it, and so far he can. Nags it, having to run for the
Yeah, it's still
fences,
nice
and there's
damage. They should
nowhere
kind
else
of
to
take
go.
that, but
Paper X
yeah,
up
they're
4-0.
gonna need more. Devi?
Device.
Bro, he's out here
Lost
just
the
fist
op.
bumping, not caring about
Just
saving
lost
his
the op
gun.
for no reason.
Okay, they take
got
4 down.
I know, but like,
Yeah, not great.
what is it? You just one AFK at the end of the round.
The fist bump is more important, man. Vibes win championships.
They're rich, bro. They're not that rich though. Like, sure, they're
What do they do
rich,
from here?
but
Kesnet now with
kind
the
of
op.
wanna
We saw that duel a couple of times on Split, and
kind of want to still
something had
keep
Kesnet's
some of the
number for
guns
most
in,
of it.
or at least
Well, it
with
was
that one.
Davies who actually was hopping on split, remember? So
Oh,
this
you're
is
right.
kind of a new
For
one.
God's
What
sake.
is that? I mean, he's literally playing ranked here.
And did you see him smiling the whole time on the way down? He knows, man. He knows what he's doing.
Bro, not a champs, man. Not a champs. That's so disrespectful. Dude, imagine it
Mindfreak 1
hit.
point away from
That's
adding
the
his
thing,
ult
though.
online.
Imagine it
Paper X
actually
drawing
hit.
a line in the sand
The
mid,
molly to clear the little cubby that people play in so much.
and the dog too to make sure, dude.
You could have got, if somebody was there, they could have gotten stunned in that molly. To get followed up with by this push from something. Avoiding the op completely here. And again, they don't really pivot that often.
At least he waits for his
It is
teammate
excellent
here.
with
Good.
the
That's
good
karma,
opener.
bro. Instant.
On to something. Jing
That
taking
is
a little bit of
karma.
damage.
They're going to have to rely on the rest of the push here, and that's through a Viper wall, through an alarm bot.
Silver Subber,
Cosmic
how we doing?
Divide should equal things out just a bit.
That might give room for Jing to lurk out too.
Actually
Yeah,
has
I mean,
clips
he's
where he
so
kills
far
people
up
in
on it
ranked way,
already.
really.
Well, this flash could have cleared
I mean,
back.
yeah,
I'll
that's
give
probably why
room
he's
for
going
Jing
for
to
it.
go for this.
He still has 2 flashes.
Paper X are pretty
So
good
he
at
can
just
push this
abusing
in
the
if he
game,
wants
to be
to.
fair to them. They move and shoot a
They're
lot.
going to try to reaggress back calls, and Jing's there with 2. The flash on the 3rd. No one dare await.
Useless individual.
Mindfreak gets a 2nd, and once again, it seems
The
like
flank,
Crew
though.
just fall.
Mindfreak could get taken out here by Kesnet late.
Looks like they're kind of on top of this one as well.
Dash at the ready.
Oh, the jump spot with the smoke up right now.
Spot 1.
Damn, Fio, that
They're
was
saving
fast.
now.
No window found. Dash expires. And yeah,
A little bit of damage again, but
lost.
Even worried about the flank coming through too. I feel like Jing had 3 flashes this round. I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe even 4. I mean, he just held on to them for so long. You think he didn't have to use a single one until he was already back sight when the Cosmic Divide had been invested in where
I
PRX
feel a
had
bit
already
sorry
taken
for him.
B.
It looks like a nightmare to play against.
And the other interesting thing is, you know, when we see a Phoenix on Pearl, or really anywhere, but on Pearl, the #1 objective, get him orbs, get him orbs, get those ults online, you know, get milks out as much as you can. I haven't seen a single play like that.
No, he hasn't gotten an orb. I'm just looking at this right
So
now.
happy, man.
He hasn't gotten a single one.
There's 4 up and 3 kills, 1 death. Here's the Molly.
They're so close to ults as well.
We've seen it before, that
So
completely
eco
denies, like, Kesnet
for
space
them
that
to
he got
stack
last
up some
round.
ults,
But he
and then
will
they're
still
going to
be
go
able
into
get on
another
that
buy
angle. I wonder
round.
if they follow it up with a smoke.
And how are you meant to fight against that?
That's a bad day.
Yeah.
Kevin
So
shooting off
what?
the op.
Killjoy
He
out
did
for
get a
this one.
shot
Okay,
off on
really want to
something,
secure
the
this.
leg shot.
And a lot of time on their
Forsaken gets his
eco.
ult
I mean,
online.
straight up, PRX against the
They
eco
have
every
to
single
heal
time
something
going
back
over
up,
towards
you're right.
A. This is the first time where Crew actually get the stack right. They've been doing B every time,
Forsaken now
changes
has-
up this
he's
time
even
going over
mauling it
towards
back right now.
going
They
over
broke it,
towards
though.
A.
This is going to set up both Something and Mind Freak to go for really valuable lurk plays through Art here. Mind Freak has to get smokes down before he goes for it, though.
And he does. Both of those already blocking off the vision that Kesna would have had otherwise. Jing committing to the plant. You see a nice sidestep of the trail vision, but no information found. Melser getting one with the Sheriff. Once again, you see the buy is not great. Davies and Klaus with Stingers, trying to make something out of nothing. I just don't know how they will. Seeker's invested, and they're going to scale up. They're going to push behind it. Something's there to greet, man. Almost lands the second shot before dashing away. Dubai, patience on that kill. No rush. All calm.
Yeah, they're making it look nice and easy.
And they pick up Kessen's
Yeah,
op
they
too,
they
so
get
that's
the
gonna
op,
get going
and then we
again.
go into this. So we have a
It's time for
timeout.
this timeout for
We're 6-0 down.
maybe
We
one
have to go up
pass.
against the Phoenix ult.
as we go through the second quarter of this game. That's just ridiculous from Something, man. A lot of people were kind of preying on the downfall of him because he's never had a global tournament yet, but and who knows how this tournament proceeds. Right now, I think he's looking in great form.
Yeah. Yeah, I think any questions that may have been asked about him on the big stage.
They've been pretty good at winning a round after a timeout, so there's that.
My man just put his phone number.
You just doxed yourself.
Yeah.
There's
Bro,
no
I'm
chance
really
it's
sorry
his phone
for
number,
whatever
surely.
you've just done to yourself.
Surely
I
not.
also hear he has Riot
I feel
gun
very
buddies to give
sorry
away.
for
So
whoever's
text
phone
him.
that is.
Text him and get it from him. I'm sure he'll hook you up.
That's just harsh. That's so mean. That might be the
Addictaholic,
meanest
what's
and
up, bro?
cruelest thing you've ever done to
Thank
somebody.
you so much, man. Appreciate the 4 months.
Oh, man, yeah. What adjustments do you make on the other side of this timeout? We'll take a look once again as we turn our attention
Anonymous
back to the map.
Gifter as well.
You
Thank
see
you
the
for doing
buy
that, bro.
For Crew. They've got plenty of rifles.
Gifting
Kesna
over
with
to
the blades.
GG next.
You
Yeah.
imagine with how he's handling his
Honestly.
money, he's going to try to get another op online
Looks
later
like
in
our
the half.
fastest game so far.
But at this point, you're looking for any victory.
Thanks so
I mean,
much,
the
Anon.
slightest something to get momentum back your way. And maybe it's courtesy of the blades.
All right. What do we change up? Oh, wait.
is the first
We
time
actually
we're
go
actually
for the
gonna have a
punish over
total
towards B, and they might be
approach
coming
for
B. All right.
It makes sense for them not to go
Double
for a lot
bait
of
in
it,
with
given
the
they're not ready
2-person
Viper Harbor,
spam.
I mean, that flash is going to land, and I don't know if they knew that the wall was up, so he's going to be able to get away.
Okay,
that
nothing
cascade
actually
was so
happens.
well
No
timed.
damage, no nothing.
Even denying the flash. Something with the op. Creeping his way forward and dashing right back.
Get out of
Crew
my
have
way.
done well to take a step
How many's
back
he got
on
left?
this and
3?
absorb some of that pressure, but that's going to hurt.
Oh,
We're going
man.
to see the first ult
That's
from Jingo
that
online, and
over.
my goodness, he never
These side
stopped
hits are so
moving.
good.
Fully holding W, fully getting a kill.
Yeah, and that's
And
just
he's
an
getting a
ult.
chance
Of
to
course,
do it
he's got a
again.
shorty.
There it is, the shorty not finding it, but
His
Mind Freak does. Devi's gonna get
teammate
the swipe
saves him
down.
as well, and we have the
Backside
luck
not
on
safe.
top of this. Oh,
Link
bro,
not
this
safe.
is a nightmare to play against.
Pearl
Like,
not safe.
I feel sorry for him.
He's going for more, man. Jing just doesn't care.
Pure disrespect, and when you're fragging like this, when everything is vibing, I get it. 7 in a row now
Man,
for
there's a
PRX.
chance that PRX and Fnatic are in their
And from a
own
team
little
who's-
island.
been on the
above
receiving
every
end
other
of a
team.
half like this, or actually on
There's a
the
definite chance of it.
On the
I'm
dealing
still not
end,
fully
killing
convinced,
end of a
but
half like this,
the
this
more I
has
watch,
gotta
the
be
more I'm
shocking
like,
if you're
feel
Crew
like
right
the
now.
more the percentage goes up.
Just getting destroyed here on Pearl.
And
This
that,
is why they pick it, man.
yeah. That high turns into a real low real fast when you've got Paper X across the screen.
Yeah. Not hoping for it, but hopefully Crew is not falling back down. to the
GG, let's
despair that
let's
the
wait.
0-9
Let's see how they do in
season had them
playoffs.
Oh, that flash was a little bit off. This was the first time that Crew pushed into that, I mean, that miserable setup that Paper X have been dropping towards A main.
I mean, they kind of succeeded.
Yeah, I
Not
thi-
completely losing the round right away.
No, yeah, and I think it was, I mean, there was a little bit less behind it than Jing's
Not
second
completely
flash doesn't
losing the
fully
round
cover up
right
the wall.
away. Damn, bro. So true, though.
Follow-up from
Vulture
Paper X is just so easy, though,
_am_I.
now.
What's
They
up,
can
bro?
just follow the
With the
path
2
of
months.
least
What's up?
resistance.
What's up? What's up?
Only one Seeker goes towards the A side.
Bro, what's
but
the
that's
Seeker
actually
doing, man? How's this guy
misdirection.
beating the Seeker?
And something has gotten out onto the site, and Kesnick clotheslines him.
Good idea. Almost got an exit while he's blind there.
Orb scooped up. The only rifle in the hands of Kesnick.
I was going to say, we got any
Playing
spam
from
for that?
safety right now. As DRX look to get the 8th round in a row, and you see Devi having to dance around the silhouette that's been drawn. Excellent flash to buy some time, allow him to reposition. Looking for more, it's just a Marshall in the hands of Davies, and yeah, he deals a little bit of damage, but it's just not enough, man.
Oh, man.
Dude, I swear, I watch Device sometimes,
They
and
get-
I'm like,
They're
am
going to
I
get
watching
around, though,
something?
right? They're 3
Because
ults. 3
just-
ults, big buy
Just pulls
rounds.
out some of the most ridiculous shots. Some of the shooting style as well that I see from Forsaken, from
Yeah.
something where he's just tapping away.
Yep.
Finished.
I mean, that.
Do you think it'd be a good strat to just have all 5 players run the same sense, same keyboard, same mouse, and just swap to the best player whenever he dies?
Just play musical chairs. Different harbor wall out from the defense, a little bit further up to perhaps suggest that there's aggression coming down B, but that's not the case.
Yeah, and we can...
The nice thing, though, for Crew is that it forces Paper
mean,
X to
it's
invest
good
a little bit
retake
of
ults
utility that they would be using
if they want to
deeper
just
down
give
B
the site
otherwise.
up.
Here. Here.
It's been so difficult for Crew to find these early fights because it's so difficult to deal with the A main pressure, that B
Oh,
lane
it's
pressure
the jump
that
peek coming in.
Paper X has found so much success with, and Klaus is out here. He's playing an off angle on the backside of this.
Oh, he's tucked further back. Wisely, look at Kesnet. Finding timing around the wall.
Still has his dash too, the
remind that
flash to go
box.
up.
Remember that box. New addition to the map. He doesn't go up on it off the flash. I thought
They
he
actually have
would.
a pretty good setup here.
Jinx the first up. He's tucked. But something was aware. It doesn't matter. The Reckoning causing problems.
Yeah, I mean, the
Throwing
spacing was
attack
really
into
good.
disarray. But that's
Spacing
where
was
Paper X
really
are
good.
comfortable.
Flash not so
They
much.
don't mind it at all. Look at how far up Jing is already. Klaus waiting on the other side, unaware. Lands the shots anyway.
Advantage finally for
Blocking
Crew.
vision. 30 seconds left.
For the first time all map. Can Paper X add another win to their repertoire? Yeah, you win when you're a big, and you win when you're down 1. Forsaken falling 2. Mindfeek filling in on the space that was left. Klaus.
Bro.
Lockdown just solidifies the round though. Yeah, it's over.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
All right. That's nice, though. They managed to get one.
Finally on the board.
Weird buzzing. Wait, do you
10
still have
rounds
buzzing?
in, they're finally on the board. Deal with this aggression from Paper X through this B side very well. And it takes another 40 seconds for them to close it out. So close to actually getting success on that backside is Paper X. but
Chat, do you
Crew
hear the
hang
buzzing
on.
if I do this?
Yeah, huge from Klaus. Huge from Kesnet to get the opener onto something. Paper X, so able to buy right back up. Jing has his ult once again.
But is ready.
And so does Forsaken. Just instantly picks up this orb because there hasn't ever been challenges
No,
down B long, so it's completely free for them.
no.
Molly as well to clear the back call.
Maybe it's better now?
No real threat to that lockdown. The flash up, Jing takes the space and look at something. He's up in heaven, do they know? Did you hear the updraft?
Blocking sight.
Yeah, it seems like they may have. You
gone.
see the molly
Cool.
dropped. At
Thanks,
his
chat.
feet, he's
Spamming
got to
away.
reposition. Heaven,
They
not
retake
an option.
blue.
What about lane? Can he snap?
They
No.
lose a round over towards B, and then
Melzer
they
takes
just
care
hit
of
B
them.
again.
The Seekers and the
It's kinda sick.
Trailblazer paving the way for Crew to try to get back out onto this site.
Oh, this is going to be a classic Pearl round. Full spam coming in.
Well, you've got that to deal with too. 2 flashes. The pop through. Davies cleans it up. And now the Seekers as well.
We've got Cove.
Everything invested into this
It's
round.
all about this Cove.
Nothing left on the table except for Nags at top. Or Assault, excuse me, and he falls. Crew keep them back. How does Mind Freak
There goes the
1v3
Cove.
this? You can't count him out.
That Cove
Yeah,
just went
nicely
up.
done.
It's not broken yet, so.
He should be good. He should be good.
All right, 2 in a
Damage
row.
done here by Mind
As
Freak.
if Crew, by the way, lose a round
Take
over
on
towards
still
B and
low
then
for
literally
Crew.
hit B again. I mean, sorry,
The
PaperX
fact that
actually
they're able to
hit B
withstand
again.
all that Yuto. You
This is
said
nice, we
PaperX
double it
threw
up.
Everything at that
Bit of
round.
belief.
The Seekers that run it back from
Bit,
Jing.
small smidgen.
All the mollies, the post plant, the lockdown too. There's definitely still room for Crew to bring back this half to 4, but to win out, such a tough task. PaperX can at any point just switch back to the earlier game plan.
Sure.
Of pushing through street, pushing through A main. And I like what Crew's doing. They're actually stacking that side of the map where they could get switched on and just playing full retake on B. I'm curious to see how Nags wants to use the pit in the rest of this half.
See the setup that we saw last time. You see the dog, the hot hands, and the nano behind it to make
It's
sure Link
such
is
a
theirs.
it's such a strong
Pushes him
take.
quite nicely for a B
Killjoy
split.
Molly,
And the fact that we've seen this
Phoenix
like 3
Molly,
times so far
smoke, dog goes in.
indicates to me that they want to switch it up, but I'm seeing the exact same split coming through.
It's the same hit. It's the exact same hit, even with the Cosmic Divide. That High Tide should provide a little bit, but the both duelists can just disrespect and push out and look at something.
Yeah, they're too good in
Fully
Chaos,
pushing
man.
forward.
They're actually
Another
just
kill
way
found.
too good in Chaos. They have any idea about this
Playing out
guy.
exactly the way that the
Yeah.
last round went too, where they had that Cosmic Divide, the same exact split.
Blades.
It on the flank.
Blades
He's
for
here
Kevin.
so fast.
A 1v2, a winnable one.
Oh.
Not able to land the shots on the first. Blades not online, but that op's
Oh,
gonna
he has
connect.
one more.
He's got one blade.
Oh!
Hasn't with the shot to inject some life into the Latin
Bro,
American
what?
representatives.
And he was instantly up on his feet. For
I
that
mean,
one.
yeah.
That looked like CNET's clutch from before, but
A
full
quick scope.
blind at the same time. What is this?
The first a gift. The second was a gift too, man.
Watch the pop off.
Dude, his POV, like, what
Instantly
the
up on
hell?
his feet.
All it takes is a spark.
I mean, 3 in a
All
row.
it takes is a spark.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe after a round like that, you feel like
But the problem is,
you got to
you
be
may
winning.
have had a spark,
You're meant to win.
but there's an overwhelming fire on the other side. See that setup once again. The op shot from Kesnel not landing. But that one does.
All right.
Jing just
Confidence
a little
is
ahead.
definitely here.
A little bold, a little confident perhaps. Look at how invested Crew are into holding A.
See something? They didn't check it. They didn't check it. Oh no!
no, it's a disaster. It's a disaster, but Nags
He
is
did
able to
great
stop
to
it.
get 2
Land
nags
the
that dude.
shots.
How's he done that?
And my goodness, I didn't think I'd say this, but Crew have somehow stabilized this in the tail end of the first half.
Honestly, 4, and
just gotten
with how they
ignited.
won them, they're definitely gonna be believing.
Could it be 4 in a row? Or could it be Divide with the 1v4? He's got a free B site to go for this plant, looking for an extra pick before going for it though. Which makes it even more difficult for him.
Oh, he tucks up ahead of the alarm bot.
All Crew have to do is wait now and just go for the swing together, all flood at the same time.
Yeah, because there's, yeah, okay.
Is he handled?
Kesnick cleans it up.
All
Crew
right.
gets a 4 again, managing to stabilize after the shellacking that they took in the opening of this half.
This could have been a flawless half
Yeah,
from
that was
PaperX.
nice.
That's what
He
people had
really
on their
saved
mind
them
when
there.
it
It was
was 8-0,
like
but they get
3
all
lined
4.
up.
I mean, and you see it on some of the members of PaperX too. Something hands up. Crew once again showing signs of life. Is it going to be enough to get to the other side? We'll see. Yinsu standing by with a special guest in Sergio Aguero.
You
Oh,
heard that right. I am joined by Sergio Aguero, Bonafide legend
Darren, and of course the owner of KRU, and Dan's going to help me with some translations. Now, first of all, how are you feeling right now to know that your team went on a miracle run to be playing on the international stage?
¿Cómo te sientes en este momento con el recorrido que han tenido?
No, la verdad que muy contento de los chicos de estar acá en el Mundial. No es fácil.
Drazzy004, thank you so much. Chicken Video, thank you so much as well.
Que puedan hacer un buen torneo, ¿no?
Very happy in a journey that is not easy, but all the players are good, and we're hoping it's going to be a good tournament for us.
Oh yeah, we are hoping so as well. Now, you're someone that competed at the top level for a very, very long time, so you know how these things go. So what was the biggest piece of advice you gave to your team, especially in circumstances like this when they're behind?
En situaciones como esta, tú con la experiencia que tienes como jugador, ¿qué consejo le das a los jugadores con una situación como esta?
Bueno, no, ellos saben muy bien, en esta situación tienen que estar súper tranquilos, jugar con cabeza y sobre todo tener paciencia, que es en el deporte en realidad es paciencia y estar concentrado 100%, ¿no?
Just telling them to be calm, and in sports, what you have to do is be calm and be confident and push forward. That is the way that you do it.
Oh yeah, they are looking confident in the last few rounds. And lastly, Kesnet, what do you think about him?
No, Kenny la verdad que es un buen jugador y bueno, por suerte lo tenemos con nosotros y nada, es el mejor jugador que tenemos y los otros chicos son también muy buenos, pero bueno, Kenny es el más destacado y esperemos que pueda ser un buen mundial, ¿no?
Kesnet is a great player, and we're really happy that he's with us. We're really lucky that he's with us. He's the star player. Everybody else is really good, but he's the one that's always highlighted.
Oh, he is indeed. Make some more noise for KRU, everyone. I'm going to hand this back to Doug and Bala for the second half.
Nice, okay.
All love for KRU from the faithful in the crowd, and well, I mean, they've given them a reason to be excited. The last 4 rounds going their way, keeping this thing competitive as we turn to the second half. Bala with me on the call. PRX up cozy though. Now they're on the defensive side.
Oh, look at this. KRU is trying to dodge the sky flash.
Yeah, we're gonna be dodging the sky flash there. I don't think it's coming here. Oh, maybe it is actually.
Right
no, okay.
Instead, PRX wants to just deal with this as a trap play in mid, and they might get a surprise on the other side if this.
So turret, flash, swing, then they can flash again if they need it.
Yeah, the setup for the execute is ready. So this trap from PRX, they're gonna have to.
Yeah, this is kind of nice from PRX though. They play off sight, and honestly, this sight hit looks pretty good with the mollies there.
That you see, but it's been set up for the Viper
Dude,
wall.
look at this guy. Look at Kesnet go.
Look at how far up Kesnet is now. And there's a flash on the other side. He tugs, no idea. Something 29 HP.
Dude, Kesnet goes all the way through around the world. This is a wild
They're
pistol.
not concerned with him at all anymore. They need to turn attention to the fight that's happening on the site. Fortunately for them, Melzer and Nagzet are able to keep them back.
Bro, Kesnet's been like, how can I not find anyone? That's insane, dude. Chat, Kesnet no joke does this. He where'd he go through? Sorry, he went through this way. He literally does this.
Super important rounds.
All the way around, and it doesn't see anyone until he's here. Oh, it's so funny.
5 in a row as well. Starting to really get some momentum.
All right, nice pistol. In terms of the pistols, we're at 3-1. Obviously 1-1 for this map. Yeah, I mean 5 in a row.
For this team,
not too bad. Vice _ principal. Sure, bro, I'm not saying that. Vice _ principal. Thank you so much, bro, with the 2 months. Thank you.
Got a lot of rifles invested into this, so any damage done to PRX could be brutal.
The internet's a wild place. Complex Vent, thank you so much as well with the 4 months.
Marshall in the hands of something. It's the biggest thing you're going to have to deal with. And he's instantly been peppered. Has to take a step back.
And look at this orb that's being placed here by Nags. It's actually the attack side Viper orb on that choke. They use that to pop frequently through and deny information for the players.
Amped with the gifted as well. Thank you so much, Amped. Thank you for everything, bro. Svella, welcome in.
Makes it really difficult. You can
Is that I
see
say that?
PRX trying to get some info. Something just peeked on top, and that's actually going to call the rotate maybe in time here for this A-hit.
Well, it all depends on how fast KRU move. Yeah,
Nah,
right.
I think they're fine time-wise here.
We have to remember the weaponry is still not great. Device going to be the first here. He's got nothing but a
so
classic. Still 1 flash at hand. And it was in the wrong place.
Yeah, they just beat
able to find a window to get a kill onto Jin. The
Whoa.
second is snappy. 3 on the round, and that one was fully blind. Can he get the ace? No.
Damn, that was impressive.
Denied by Klaus and Davies, but the round for
Wow,
KRU
this is-
nonetheless. The Prime gaming flawless as KRU gets to 6.
Yeah, I mean, What a comeback at the
This
moment.
comeback is in full effect now.
Let's see how much damage they can do with the bonus. They get rid of the Marshal. We buy fully into this one.
Beautiful stuff from that. And you're right, that flash miss gave some misinformation to PRX. And KRU's able to really punish that. I think PRX expected a little slower of a hit, which has been the cadence that KRU's gone for throughout this series so far. Once again, dodging this flash. And you can see Molly inside of the smoke.
Jing.
They
One
get
more.
Jing the orb.
Oh
I mean, it's
my.
almost the exact same setup, just inverted.
Okay,
Oh,
well
and
that's
something on the
11
other side of that
HP. We
takes
do
down
have a
Epic,
heal
so-
here. Meanwhile, something went super aggro over towards B and takes down one of the controllers, one of the smokers.
The thing is now, KRU hitting back into B might be the perfect timing.
Okay, this is kind of nice as well because they're keeping the one person here that can get hit by the Sky Flash, and that kind of, if they went for it, that would sell this, sell the pressure very well. So with that, with the actual util that went down here, though, they kind of go back and just rotate. The Killjoy's going to send it. Oh my goodness. I like the original plan here.
Overall, it's turned into 3 flankers essentially.
I mean,
and
nice
they're
shots
just
though
getting
from
picked apart.
PRX. I mean, what can you
This
do?
feels like what we saw previously. They've spread themselves a
That
little
was
thin
cool.
because
The
they find
passing to get
themselves
hit by
down in numbers
the
and
Sky
one
Flash
falls,
to keep the
and there's
4
just such a
stack here
massive
was
gaping
very
hole in
nice,
what's
but yeah, it
left.
didn't really work
PRX
out.
were able to
Maybe
pounce
they
on
could have
that.
done
Seeing
a
rounds like
contact,
this
but
on
I
split,
think they're a little bit
KRU
too
has to
scared
rely
that he
on
was just up
3
close still.
individual
30
bombs.
seconds left.
That was just 2-player approach in this 2v5. You can hear a pin drop in the arena right now. On the map, finally erupts, and it erupts with a kill in favor of
10
Melser.
seconds left.
Device positioning here should be able to secure the round. Klaus, no idea as to what's going on.
Oh
Melser's
my-
left in a
so
1v4.
nearly
He's
hit.
trying to get away and find some space.
Jing's just watching his teammate.
Yeah. The vibes are good. The vibes are good. Device gonna get the fuse. PRX will get
Bro got
tonight.
off the defuse, man. Come on.
Every single anti-bonus
Come on,
that
man.
PRX
What are this?
needs to get,
What are they
get.
doing?
All 3.
The
and KRU's
Duke
won the
101. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Thank you
There's that initial
with the
pick.
3
I mean,
months.
it changes everything, especially when Nags
You
is
believe in the
such a key
Kesnet
factor
supremacy?
towards
I mean, he is looking
denying
decent.
information on this map, like I just spoke about in the prior round. And look at this. Odin bought up here from Forsaken as we come back on screen.
And Odin.
And there's 4 players looking towards Belong. Forsaken, if he's not set up early enough. I thought he was going to try to spam through the cascade that goes down Belong. Instead, he's set up
Okay,
double
something
doors.
doesn't go aggro this time.
Right where
Sees
Davies
the
is trying to
flash.
push it up, but the turret will
Look-
leave it
look how
contact. You see
perfect that
rotate
timing
preference
is there.
anywhere. You're right, 4
Jesus.
members are.
Yeah, but the Odin spam is going to be
45?
difficult now.
Yeah, he's kind of
get
lucky
through
to
his
get out of there, though.
matches.
45,
Eye tide
30,
when the
both
execute
of them.
comes in, and Melser does have the reckoning too. So, does he position it far enough that it's actually forcing Forsaken to get off the angle?
I mean, look at how far back PRX is playing.
Oh, and that just got spotted too, the audio cue that the
Yeah,
Odin was
PRX
in
are heavy rotating a lot of the time.
seconds to continue through
I
with
don't know
that
if they
execute
know...
idea.
KRU
Don't know if
certainly
they've
aware of that.
felt
You
like
see him
when they
flipping the map,
watch
but
Crew,
PRX
and this
wise
is
to it.
true, a lot of the time they don't actually take too many timings over
Got the
towards
turret,
here in
you
terms
have
of
Flash,
individuals.
just cleared out Art to get some
So
info.
yeah, they've been gambling a little bit with some of their
Because
rotates, but they haven't been
beginning
punished
round,
yet,
ended up
so
putting his turret deep through that
I
double
think it's so
doors.
fine.
That's the sort of
Also,
thing,
the
if it
flash
goes
cleared.
unpunished, gets you insane value.
Yep.
And
Flash
it
cleared
does.
here,
You
flash
just
cleared
got
here, and it hit
information
no
of them
one,
coming
so
through
2
mid,
people still.
crossing through mid as well.
No divide for Flash.
It's a big
no
buy
flash for
round.
Divide currently.
Like, the money is very low.
Back a little bit further. Divide should
KRU
have a
if they
chance
lose
to make
this.
a real nice play here, but the Reckoning is going to cause problems. Zol used Kesnet, disposes of it. He's trying to find another. Oh, Forsaken with the Odin!
What is going on?
Where was that from?
Bro, there's a
Just
wall
dig
there.
down flowers.
Oh, it's a disaster.
There's a wall
once
there.
More.
He's
And
just
a prime gaming
Odin
flawless
spamming
one
this.
More, once more for PRX.
Like
Show
this,
me
right?
the spam. What in the world
Yeah, I
was
mean, I'm
that?
pretty sure there was a harbor wall here.
I mean, what value?
And take a look at that replay once again. Yes.
Yeah, and it came in combination there with Jing's Molly too, so they're
Yeah.
starting to move away
Yeah.
from that, and they run into the spam. It's perfect. And we got a timeout here.
Jesus, bro, every time.
And as we get glimpses in what must be a 4 a.m. watch party or something like that in Singapore.
That sun was coming through though. Yeah, a little bit. Either way, yeah. Plenty of reasons for the fans in
They
Singapore
really
to
did it the
cheer.
first time and then wanting to get us again.
And for KRU, again, Paul, it just feels like when KRU are starting to get some footing, there's just something that PRX do that's different. They just flip a switch, whatever it is. And honestly, this feels a little bad to say, but it kind of feels like PRX are toying with them a little bit, right? Like keeping them in it, and then as soon as you get a little confidence, they're just punched right back down.
Yeah. That's the thing, though. Other teams wouldn't be able to, keep the vibes, the momentum going after getting punched on pistol, after continuously losing streaks like this to KRU. But PRX is the worst at it. I mean, the best at it in a sense. The worst to play against when you're trying to get that momentum going.
Sure.
And I have to point out as well, PRX, Alex has not talked to the team one time other than the KRU timeouts because he hasn't called one.
I mean, he hasn't had to.
And KRU is down to 0, so they've got to get through this comeback.
Yeah, and like we said, the money was low, so it means the Sneeko for this one. Oh man, here we go.
Round 2.
We're actually gonna 8-person duel this. Yeah, we are.
Right by, Stinger up still.
But there it is, the gravity well on the second flash. I mean, come on, 4 flashes invested.
There's so many flashes.
All for 1 kill.
Oh
also
my
1
goodness.
no. And they just scale so hard off of that.
Yeah, felt a bit sorry for Klaus there. He got
That's so
absolutely
difficult to keep
wrecked.
track of in the moment. You've got the Sky Flash, okay. Oh, there's a Phoenix Flash too.
Yep.
Oh, there's another Sky Flash.
Yep. And it's impossible to turn them all too. The
Yeah.
the combination of Sky Flash with any other flash in the game is really
Look at
tough.
this
but
timing,
it's
man.
specific
They
to
were
Phoenix
jiggling
Flash,
this
which
the
is
whole
already tough
time.
to dodge.
They're
But
just
if you
jiggling back
dodge
and
it
forth
and
the
then
whole
the Sky
time,
Flash
and then
behind
the
you, you
second
can
they
flash
stop
anyways.
Right.
and they decide to group up, the push comes around the corner.
This push, there's no alarm bot here. Turret is there, but they can just walk right behind it.
Oh,
Turret,
it's not
literally, that's the
And
most
meanwhile-
perfect timing as well. They see
mean,
the
they've got a
turret
double
go
flank from
out of
Source here,
range,
which is
and then
quite
we
good,
take it
but
back.
I have to point out
Like, they
Forsaken
get just
getting
full
so much
info. This is a
information on
big
the rest
jaw
of
here,
the
though.
map.
Yeah, okay, I mean,
Turret
it's
got
secured
broken
now.
early in B-Link.
Give me
Again,
something.
Setting that up aggressively, and
There goes one of the flanks.
Chris?
Davies is fallen, and the flank is all that remains. Nags out with the Sheriff, him against the world. Been able to upgrade a weapon.
might have to just save it.
Yep.
Has money to buy next round, but the bank from PRX is starting to get up there, so decision to be made with the
He
15
did.
seconds remaining, how to use it effectively.
Yeah, scrap a little, see what you can do to hurt their economy.
10 seconds left.
And he is close to a pit, so 2 kills.
4 Giants, what's up, dude, with the 2 months as well.
Thank
Thank you for the prime. Appreciate that.
Away, so.
But alas, none of those things will be found. And so we turn our attention to the next round where PRX get just a little bit closer to disposing KRU.
And they're going through the
Yeah,
motions
and
now,
this
too.
is a must-win round.
It starts to feel a little bit repetitive, starts to feel like they're running out of ideas.
Yeah.
And again, to bring it back towards the LCQ run, all of that, they've gotten 5 series wins in a row after losing 9 in a row at the beginning of the year throughout the season.
Oh, they're
So-
going to want to go aggressive here down long. Does he have ult? No, he has no ult, but he's got to flash through it.
Every
Checking
time
on
they're
site
picking
between
the right
flash
place to
and
go
the
aggro.
spam.
You never expect that to be going down when you have the Odin spamming, right? You expect that Odin to be deep back, and it's
Yeah.
also covering up the footsteps of Jing there. So all of a sudden, you could have gotten hit by a flash in your face.
And the
KRU
deep
wise
alarm
to fall
bot,
off.
dude, the deep alarm bot too. You know, I've used this word to describe PRX a couple times, but I can't help but go back to it. It's suffocating.
Yep. And again, credit to Forsaken so often. They did clear the alarm bot, so that's quite good, but Forsaken gets a rap as being somebody who, like, you know, doesn't really play a normal sentinel
Look at
role. And he's
look
getting
at Jing,
so much
man.
value
He
on
just
all of his pieces of util,
walked all the
while
way through
also
middle, got full info,
fragging
shoots the
out and
turret,
going
gets
for,
out of
you
there,
know, pretty
and pulls
creative
everyone
Odin plays as
fully
well.
back as well. So it's kind of nice.
How often is he just playing on this B side alone,
Yeah.
getting info, being able to call his teammate over?
What does he
Once again,
want
it's
to do
gonna
here?
happen. The Cosmic
Does
Divide
have a
comes
flash
in
to go
before
for
that,
this
blocking
Killjoy.
the link. Forsaken is happy to chill here.
30
On the
seconds.
other
They do
side
have
of it.
Killjoy,
Let
but
go
Killjoy's
provides
watching
some
for the
cover and
flank
allow them
through
to get
door.
out. Klaus is still behind it. Davies has his ult, but Kesnet's already dead.
It's actually very bold to do this
Spam just
Astra
a
ult
little
this
bit off,
early
not casting
instead
the
of
right place.
saving it for the retake.
There's that
I felt like
lockdown.
they didn't have enough people to
Backside
fight
taking
off this
by Elser
Astra
next
ult,
as
if that makes
It's
sense.
a tough spot to deal with the lockdown
Oh.
too, and Mindfreak, if he gets that kill, this
My
is a
goodness.
doable round, but now that they're pushed back so far, it starts to look a little impossible.
That was so bold. Fortunately for them, not punished, but well, I don't think anything's ever possible. when you're
Oh
talking
my
about PRX,
goodness.
and they're flooding out from heaven into the cloudburst,
Remaining.
trying to find space.
Yeah,
And it is
it felt like this
ill-advised.
was just a little bit of a mistake in terms of PRX. Right, they have the Astra ult for the retake, but they wanted
chance.
to use it like this and block
How
mainly
do we
this
keep
bit
finding
off
ourselves
here.
in these positions where we're talking
But
about
there was
Cruz still
actually no
having a
one
chance?
really
It
to
feels like that
be in a
shouldn't be the
position to
case.
fight for this. Like we had a guy Heaven, that was
Especially at
about
the
it.
beginning of the game.
So it didn't really make
went on
sense.
that
With their
8-0 streak.
positioning, they kind of
Yeah.
need to just
The fact that we
accept it
are
as a
here,
retake and
pretty
save the ult for a
impressive. The fact
retake.
that we are here, to me, speaks to the volumes.
How many rounds
the
left to
level
win
that
to get
Crew is still maintaining here.
to get them to eco? I mean,
But
it's
it's
a
about
lot.
closing out games like this. That was their issue throughout the regular season. During LCQ, they didn't really get tested in this way,
No.
where they're down multiple times.
I mean, the quality of opponent is just so different, so much more difficult to execute in that level. But they certainly have to try, and it's going to be a try towards B into the teeth of this Killjoy defense that Forsaken has set up.
Yeah, it doesn't have the Odin anymore.
Ooh. That's nice. They discover the alarm bot. They all walk around knowing that there's no longer an alarm bot
And
to
they've
spot
contacted
this.
their way up. Forsaken, though,
And they get
ooh,
real
that knife,
close.
he's flashed, he's
Oh, they've
swung on, he's
owned
gotta
this
get
round.
away,
This
he
was such a
can't.
good heads-up play.
How did they get through the alarm bot there? Was there a cove or something on top of it?
Oh, I think they may have
No,
just
yeah,
barely
there was
slipped
just
by
a
it.
small
But
line
you're
that they
right,
could
it's still
hug
up.
past it.
Forsaken's now
That
down,
was
though.
really, really cool.
So it's
So
not
they
gonna
walk
matter.
past
You
it,
see
and
the
then
dog
this was
trying
just
to
straight up
force
good
the
heads-up
space.
play in terms of
Something
knowing it's
coming
here,
through with the
knowing the
op,
turret's
and
been
Jing
over
not far
towards
behind him.
watching door the whole time.
First
was
shot
cool.
rattled, nothing found the cove, and it's just a dry peek on the outside of it. I mean, you see firsthand the disrespect he shows in the face of
Nicely
utility.
done. Double
but
mistake
he
from
cannot disrespect
PRX though.
Davies like that.
It's 2 in a row that cost them.
Crew
Small
refusing
things,
to go
but
away.
that's what this game is.
And Kesna has come alive.
CJ's
Multiple
Paradigm,
times
thank
throughout
you
this
so much,
series.
mate. Appreciate the 7 months. Thank
just
you for
been
saying that as
feasting.
well, bro.
That's
And we
why
have
he's
Unorthodox as well with the
the
2 months.
highest rated
Thank you, bro.
duelist in this tournament, along with something.
Oh, don't do this now.
Oh,
Don't do this now. That's oof.
Honestly,
was
what does
almost
this
the
do to
fourth.
the economy? Okay, yeah, and the timeout makes
PRX
sense. Like we
feeling some
said,
of the
just
pressure, perhaps,
Astra
throw
ult mistake
pause on the
and the
situation
alarm bot
and
mistake
breaking
just
what
costing
you
them
were
2
alluding
rounds
to
there.
earlier, Bala. First timeout.
Shout out
Called on
to
the
Crew
PRX
for
side of
that.
things.
For the
I mean,
entire
acknowledging
series,
this and,
I think it's warranted at this point.
like we said,
Yeah.
walk past it and then having
Number one,
heads
you
up
have
play to
figure
just
out how
use
they
that
got
to
through
their
that alarm
advantage.
bot. So Forsaken has a question to be answered, and then you also want to start getting a difference in setup coming here because it's the same 1-4 over and over. And you're also looking at a game where something has cooled down a lot since that first half.
Sure.
And he's trying to get value. He's trying to find ways to get involved with the op, but Crew is just not finding him. So good on them, but again, it's been a stagnant approach on this defense. Always Forsaken, playing that B side, always trying to get value. Other than the one time they pushed up with something. I gotta start throwing more curveballs at them.
I mean, he already has 2. You don't
Nope,
have a
no,
third.
no, come on. Boo, Doug, boo.
We'll see how things
You
look on the
know,
other side of this timeout.
You know,
Again,
Coach
Crew put
replays,
together
yeah?
the last 2, sticking around in this thing. Kesnet and Agzet both with ults.
We might get the knives battle between the 2 Jet players as well. And finally, they're going to go towards this A push, which Jing and Mindfreak might go for
Yeah,
that same
and
sort of
just
setup.
same
where
thing
they
in terms
throw
of
the
hiding
volley,
from
they
this.
throw the flash
This is
to
kind of
them.
nice as well
Actually,
because
Device
once,
coming around too.
I think they will
not
be
necessarily
just
if the
1 point away
flash
from
goes
having
through,
ults
but like a
online.
lot of time they're
So
going to
there's
hear this
priority,
early
there's
A, so
value
this
in
is
that
kind of
work.
nice.
He's going to get it for free. Now, Crew can reaggress with no real idea.
Yeah,
what's
and
on
they
the
kind of
other
looked
side.
into this. So but basically a lot of the time what happens is once they do this, he gets his orb and then he jump peeks here. And a lot of the time they're trying to punish the jump peek. This is twice now that we've seen this. So yeah, that was all to try and kill the Phoenix. And it was a big, bold play really because you're letting him get the orb, you're letting him get his ult, and then you're trying to kill him before he has his ult. So he gets out, still has ult, so PRX takes a small win here.
You want to fight fire with fire. Them knowing that
This is
he's just
also-
1 point away from the ult and not taking the fight. Holy smokes,
Damn.
something what?
It's also nice to see that
Yeah. You just
Crew
tired of
had
the game? You want to finish this
Crew
off?
had some
Dude,
plans
that is-
into these
no, that's
rounds
such a
against the tendencies of
high-level play
PRX.
right there from something.
It's a
The dark
heavy
spot's
rotate
Jin. They see
after
the
that.
reposition. They think that push is going to come through Art instead, and something is perfectly timed to push into A main, where they completely don't expect a second duelist.
And just to do it so boldly and
Did
so
great.
confidently by
And he has one
himself.
smoke to block off vision as well. Goes back, gets the hill.
And he's going to find more with the blades. Not able to get the third, but so much damage already done. Melser on the repeat. Nagza dipping his way back in, but there's the ult. There's the
Nice
flash.
dodge.
Nothing found. Very good. Very well handled by Melser.
It's
Can he
unlucky.
keep them in this by himself? Nagza in a 1v3.
Yeah,
He's
they
so
needed
far out.
something
He's so
here.
wide. Cannot control the spray. Cannot
Nicely done from
control the
PRX. This is
situation.
good from them.
PRX
Mind
series
Freak did
point.
great though, really. That kill the Mind Freak got, and then
KRU was
falling
doing a
back,
great
getting the
job
hill
in
was
that
pretty much
initial approach to
everything.
the round, but
4
then
chances to
PRX
close this
come
one
through
out.
with, again, super high level play from something. It's such a good call. Would love to know
Enemy remaining.
which player, which IGL on PRX is calling that one.
Whose cue is that?
Yeah, because that is very nice stuff. And now they've got the lockdown too, which is such a key tool that they can return to playing Forsaken on this B site. The retakes will be strong for them.
Jing is so far up down long already.
Dude, they're gonna wall
They're
contact
tucked
through
behind
middle. They
them.
can get so much space right now. And they're here very
Push off
fast.
that angle. The
They might
turret
catch him
spots
off.
a little, and you see both initiators with flashes at the ready.
That's crazy too, because that's usually a cue.
Oh, they've really done the perfect thing here.
As you fall off that molly position.
And we smoke this as well, thinking that they wouldn't have
Instead,
beaten
neither
this.
player peek switch. Yeah.
And we're going to push this, and they're going to get the info from the alarm bot. Damn, that's a big kill. But with that, they go over towards here. But they have made the sound.
Never mind.
Quickly, backside's
Ooh,
not gonna
nice
matter.
trades.
Klaus keeps one down.
There's 2 of them.
Seekers used and Spike planted. A 2v4 just to stay alive.
Man,
Something waiting this
KRU
out.
did the most perfect thing here,
Oh,
but
now going
honestly,
forward,
they
he's
just
got-
lost the
Ooh,
1v1s on the
He's got him up
sides.
close, though. He's going for info.
He has no idea. He drops him, but
It's nice
Klaus is
trades
left
again.
alone. I mean, this from PRX is just too much to handle. We saw it on Split. We'll see it here on Pearl. An
Yeah,
inevitability.
it's too much.
Klaus
Okay,
falls.
nicely done from PRX.
PRX take down another.
Nicely done from them.
And they look absolutely poised.